2025, I lost my grandfather to cancer. Hi everyone, it's so good to be back on our screen and in our faces again after the long while of not being active here. And it's even much more amazing because there's been a lot of changes during the long while of not being active here. But right before we dive into today's video and what I have for us, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who has been an active member of this community, who has been a subscriber of this community, and for everyone who keeps checking in. Why have you not been posting? We've not been seeing your posts. A very big thank you to you. I'm so grateful to everyone, and if this video is popping up for the first time on your screen, then you should subscribe. I promise you would love it here. But let's take a quick trip down memory lane. This channel started in 2024 as Miss Onida, where we started with a series of a student launch series where we talk about food that are available to students, helping students cook healthy meals out of the basics that are available to them, rather than them choosing healthy mix over junks, because of the belief that it takes time and would waste a lot of time. But we stopped posting because 2025 came with exams, and right after my exams I needed to go for my IT. We didn't give me an access to a kitchen where I could cook and film. Then the question became when do I return? When do I start filming? Well, maybe resumption, but honestly resumption didn't feel visible because I was going to resume as a girl in a final year, running project, handling my business, and just a whole lot more. Alright, so fast forward to IT was done and resume, but then a lot more responsibility came into place because during my IT I just rebranded my brand. I own a jewelry brand, by the way, Shafa60 on Instagram, and here's on TikTok as well. So I just rebranded my business and it took a lot more commitment from me. Then there is the IT defense, preparation for exams, and everything just came in at once. And to be very honest, it didn't feel like I was going to start filming anytime soon. But then fast forward to final year resumption, and it was time for us to start picking project topics. I had my project supervisor give us a couple of topics we could work on, and to be honest, I saw the message very late, and most of the topics I felt were quite I could pick had already been picked. So we had a series of other questions that were dropped, and this particular topic just piqued my interest. The topic was development and assessment of a YouTube-based vlog to create food safety awareness among students. Can you guys see the trajectory? I mean, my series on YouTube, I already have a YouTube channel, and my series on YouTube was something addressing students. So days after I picked this topic, it just kept ruminating in my heart. I just kept ruminating on it. How exactly do I go about it? Is this thing even visible? Will I be able to shoot videos? I kept asking myself, do I want to change this topic? Is this something I feel I'll be able to do? You know, film videos about food safety and all of those things. I was really contemplating on that when something just picked, and you know, something just struck me. In 2024, I lost my father. In 2025, I lost my grandfather to cancer. And it was so sudden. It was so sudden. In 2024, he complained about a chest pain, which was quite which felt normal, to be very honest. Like, everyone has a pain or the other, sometimes headache and stuff like that. So he complained about a chest pain, which he kept complaining about for about a week or two, and then we decided to take him to the hospital. He was taken to the hospital. I mean, he looked very fine. Like, my grandfather is a really, really fine man. He looked very fine, very agile, was even glowing than he used to be. But somehow he went for this particular meeting with the doctor on the first day and was asked to come in for a test the day that I think a couple of days before then. So he went for this test, and suddenly he was diagnosed of a 6-month cancer. Like, it's cancer. Oh, it's not 6 months. Like, a cancer that has just 6 months. Like, he has just 6 months to live. Like, it was so shocking because all this while it looked good. It was even shining. It didn't look like anything was wrong except the chest pain he kept complaining about. And in 5 months and about 2 weeks, we lost him to that cancer. So when I tried making research about food safety, food contamination, foodborne illnesses, I realized that there is a high tendency that most of this cancer and a lot of other sicknesses that do not specifically have a cause are usually caused by intake, kitchen routines, and other neglected food intake habits that over time accumulate into serious problems like cancer and a lot more. So during my course of research, I learned three lessons. One is food safety, foodborne illnesses, food contamination is not a conversation for the rich. It's not a knowledge for the rich. Neither is it a knowledge for those who cook alone, but for everyone. So far you take food, so far you cook, or you have a daily food intake. These are topics that you should pay attention to. And then the second thing I learned is whatsoever you neglect, whatsoever you chase while neglecting your food intake and your health has a tendency of neglecting you when your hands are finally on what you are chasing. Because for my grandfather, for example, I knew him to be a man who is always out and doing, trying to assist in children in whatever way he can. And according to the doctor, this cancer was not something that formed years ago. It's something that has happened a long years ago, sometimes around when he was still in his youth age. Now that he's able to like raise his children to a level where they are able to cater for him, the only thing they could do was just make sure he had good medicals and give him literally everything he wants within that space of 6 months, of which he could not even demand for so much, as he was not in the right state of mind to even do that. So in the coming days, we'll be starting a series on contamination, foodborne illnesses, and food safety habits to incorporate, whether you're someone who cooks, someone who eats, or someone who buys food, regardless of which of the category you fall into, in the most simple and informative and entertaining way ever. So, right? This is my final year project, but it goes beyond the project. It's a vision for me, and beyond the vision, it's also a project. So if you know someone, your bestie, your friend, that you want to see to old age in good health, then you should share the link of this channel with them so they do not miss on the informative videos that will be coming on this channel. And yes, we have come to the end of today's video. I want to know what you learned, if you have experiences like that. Let me know in the comment section, and most importantly, on what part of food safety, food contamination, and foodborne illnesses do you want to learn on. I'll be expecting your responses in the comment section, and I hope you like this video so the YouTube algorithm can show many other people, because this is a topic many other people need to be informed about. Kindly like, share, drop your comment in this comment section, and do well to subscribe before you leave. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.